Hello and welcome back to the Moon Messages reading. So this is going to be from the new moon in Pisces on the 2nd of March 2022 till the full moon in Virgo on the 18th of March 2022. I remembered to do the little intro this time because on the last one I completely forgot. So those who are new to my channel, my name is Leanne Marie. I'm an intuitive card reader and spiritual mentor. I do these moon messages every full moon and every new moon for the 2-week cycles in between, just to give you an insight into the energies and what messages you need to hear for those moon cycles. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to catch these every 2 weeks. And I also do pick a card readings and some other videos as well that will be helpful on your spiritual journey. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to get on with the reading. Okay, so I'm just a bit zoomed in here because I've got quite a lot of cards come out. This is like the most I've had for a moon messages in a while. So, and I'm doing this on my bed because yeah, my desk is a bit messy at the moment. So, so I thought I'd do this. I'm going to probably be a bit uncomfortable sitting here and leaning over, but hey ho, we'll see how this goes. Right. So the first card we have for this moon cycle is nothing will come of this situation. Now, this card was a bit strange. I didn't actually know whether it should be in this reading or not because it literally flew out of the pack and across the room like it didn't want to be used. Right? Oh, that's interesting. So maybe there's like someone here in this group who's watching this who doesn't want to be used. I'm sure many of us don't want to be used, but you know, is that you at the moment? You're really feeling that? So that's one message. But there's also, obviously this is a general reading, so there's going to be very different messages for, you know, everyone watching. So yeah, just take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. Okay, so let's carry on. So nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, as I say, it flew across the room. So to me, that just said to me, like, that is what you're telling yourself. Like, nothing's happening or nothing's going to come of this situation. Like, it's not working. There's no point. It's like a proper giving up energy, like a defeatist energy coming through. So maybe there might be a feeling of that within this next couple of weeks that you might come up with a, you know, something that's happening in your world that makes you feel like that, you know, oh, like it's just not happening or it's just not working, or you might want to just give up. But as the cliche saying goes, you know, don't give up when it could just be around the corner, or whatever the saying is. You know, that saying of, you know, don't give up when it could just literally like turn up like what is that saying? You know what I'm trying to say anyway. Right? So try not to let that defeatist attitude get in the way. All right, I know it's probably going to come up, it's probably going to just make you feel like giving up, but trust me, just hang in there. All right. Okay, so the next card we have is a time for healing. So I do feel like there's an energy of like things aren't happening. You might feel like you're in a dark place at the moment, right? So, or you might, in the next couple of weeks, you might feel like you're in a dark place, right? There might be things coming up for you that just make you feel like, oh, like that kind of defeatist energy. But there needs to be some kind of process. I'm actually seeing, like, I'm seeing the word alignment, and I'm seeing like the universe having some kind of plan. Okay, and say for instance, let's just use the example of like a relationship, right? Say you're single. I'm not saying you are, like if you're in a relationship, obviously this isn't going to apply to you, but I'm just using this as an example, so apply it to, you know, the area in your life where this is kind of making you feel this way. So say you're single and you're thinking, oh, I might as well give up on relationships, or there's no point, it's never going to happen, or, you know, like that, right? The universe has, or God, or whoever you believe in, if you do believe in someone, right, if you believe in a higher power of some kind, or life in general, it has a divine timing, okay? And sometimes, say like you're single, the other person you're gonna be meeting is single, they may be going through something at the moment and may not be ready for a relationship, and you might be ready, but they aren't. So this period of waiting around and feeling like you're just not getting anywhere, you're not meeting anyone, it's literally a time for healing. It could be a time for your healing, or it could be a time for their healing, okay? And the universe is waiting for everything to be in alignment before you come together. All right, so that's just an example. You could apply that to a specific job. It could be that you're waiting for the perfect opportunity in business, or the perfect like job role to come up for you. But if you think about it, someone has to leave that position. So if it's a job, someone has to leave that position before it becomes open. Okay, so the universe could be just waiting for that person to want to leave or to leave that position, for then you to see that advertisement, like, if that makes sense. All right, so just know that this is a time for things coming in alignment, or things healing to be in alignment. All right. And then the next card, look at this. See, just around the corner, expect powerful change, right? So this is new moon energy. This is like planting the seeds, actually, like for new moon. New moon's about planting seeds. And if you look, work through your fears are upside down, right? I don't know why that's upside down. I don't know what. Let me just see if there's a reason for that. I mean, it's a new moon energy as well. They're both new moon energies. So, yeah. Of course it is, because it's new moon in Pisces at the beginning, so that makes sense. So know that this is a time for planting seeds, right? So I actually feel like it says work through your fears, but it's upside down. So the upside down thing for me means that you don't need to work on anything. It's nothing that, right? So you might be telling yourself that it's your fault that you aren't attracting someone, or that you aren't getting the right job come up for you, or things just aren't happening for you, and you might be saying it's your fault, that you haven't done enough work on yourself, or you haven't done enough healing, or you haven't worked for your fears enough. Like, whatever it is, you're telling yourself that it's your fault. This is like covering that up, and it's going, shut up. Don't be silly. As I say, it's divine timing, right? Things need to be in alignment before things come to you. So just be patient and just trust in the universe, trust in the divine plan. Everything is going to work out, right? We're just planting the seeds at the moment. Just keep your thoughts as positive as possible. Keep in the energy of it happening, and then just trust and let go and have fun, and just know that it's around the corner. Like, I heard this saying the other day, which actually perked me up a little bit, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try that. And I think it was like a little prayer, and it was like, thank you for bringing in like whatever you're after. Thank you for, what was it? Oh my God, I'm so terrible at this. I think it was something like, thank you for my blessings that are coming to me, that are just around the corner for me, or something like that. Okay, so yeah, just say something like that to yourself. Just keep in that energy, and it will come. Okay, and then these two came up like this, and I thought, I'm going to keep them like that, because it's what's hidden to you at the moment, right? So what's not being shown to you at the moment. So let's just see. Fiery climax approaches. I'm sorry, but every time I say this word, I obviously think of the thing that everybody thinks of. Why do they use that word? Oh, it's annoying. Okay, so now when I think of that word, now I've never mentioned that before. So even though I've thought it in my head every single time, every single moon messages, whenever I've read this card, I have never mentioned it. And this time I feel like mentioning it. And I think there's a reason for that. So if you think about this word, if you think about like what that means in terms of like, sex and everything, it's about being satisfied, about excitement, about, all of those good feelings that you would feel when that happens. Yeah. I feel like you need to get into that energy, right? I'm not saying for you to go and, have sex and stuff, but to just think about like feeling really satisfied in life, feeling really like in your, like, having full pleasure in life and feeling really excited, and it's about really getting into that energy, right? Because I feel like, even because that was what was hidden to you, that's what you're not being aware of at the moment. You're not being aware of your energy. I feel like you're not being aware of how your energy might be affecting this. So write down all of the words that you feel when you think of this word, right? Or think of like what you want to attract in. How would that make you feel? And then really like imagine that feeling in your body, and or like picture the things in your life that would bring that energy, or the things that you have in your life at the moment that already give you this feeling, and just be grateful for them and really feel it in your body. Okay, it's about really just getting in that state, so then you can attract that. Okay, and the next thing that's hidden to you, or you can't see just yet, is what you need to release. Yeah, so release any negative energies, release any negative thoughts, any negative beliefs, anything that's telling you, oh, there's no point, I'm not going to attract it, it's not going to happen. Release all of those negative thoughts. And this is actually getting towards the full moon energy, so start preparing, start writing those lists of the things that you need to let go of, the negative thoughts of why you're not going to receive this, why you need what you're telling yourself, like, oh, there's no point, or I need to give up. If you're saying it's your fault, like this card here, when you were saying it was your fault, maybe you need to release that. Start writing those lists and get them prepared for the full moon on the 18th of March. Okay, and then communication is key, but it's upside down, which means that so this is about wording. This is about the words that you tell yourself and the words that you speak out to the universe. Okay, so whatever you're telling yourself, like these things here, it's not going to work, like it's not coming, then when you're saying that, that's what you're telling the universe, and the universe as well is like matching that. So of course it's not coming, of course it's not time yet. You're just kind of pushing it away, every further and further away, possibly with your thoughts and with your words, even though it is divine timing, as I've said, and even though it's not your fault, but you may not be helping yourself by the words that you're saying and the words that you're thinking. So be aware of the communication that you have with spirit, with the universe, with God, with whatever you believe in. Okay, be aware of what you're putting out there, because that is what you're attracting in. All right, then we have be bold and make the first move, and it's time to take action. Yeah, so these kind of go together. So I feel like the energies are like really, really strong for manifestation at the moment, especially as we've just had the 222 portal. We've had obviously the 2nd of the 2nd 2022, and then we had the 22nd of the 2nd 2022, and within that time period was major manifestation energy. However, I do feel like it's carrying on throughout probably the next week because of the new moon. Okay, and the new moon is all about taking action. It's about intentions. Okay, setting intentions for what you want. So it is still time for you to kind of put into action the things that you want to, the things that you intend to bring into your life. Okay, so get clear on your intentions. Get clear on the things that you really, really want. Don't lose sight of them. Okay, so where we've got this negative energy here, it's only really this card that feels negative. The rest of the cards feel quite positive and quite sort of motivational. I don't know if you can feel that. But yeah, they're all kind of forward thinking. They're all like, motivational, like doing energy. So, so really think about what you intend to bring in, get into that energy, and you're co-creating with the universe. So do your part. Okay, so once you've kind of got into that good energy, you've set the intentions, you've got into that good feeling state, let go, had fun, all of that, then the universe takes over its part, and it can then align things with you to come into your life. Okay, so just do your part, take the action, make the first step. Okay, then we have one that's hidden and one that's seen. So let's just see the one that you're not really seeing at the moment. Show the world the real you. Okay, so you're not actually seeing how magical you are, right? Because I've got believe in the impossible, and the impossible says to me things that you just wouldn't expect, like things that are magical, things that just kind of really surprise you in life. And you're like, wow, that, like, how is that even possible? That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so it's like a surprise to you. And I feel like you actually, like, there's a couple of messages coming through. There's one that you just don't really see how magical you are, and then there's one where you'll be surprised at how much you can do, at how magical you are, right? So you need to just really believe in the power that you actually have with your mind and with your feelings and with your energy. Because if you think about it, like, I'm sure you can think of times when you have thought things and then they've happened, right? That's magic. Honestly, like, those little moments of magic is how powerful your thoughts are. So just kind of just believe that you can, like, literally manifest anything with the right thoughts, with the right feelings, with the right energy, with the right outlook on life and intentions. Okay. And then finally, well, not finally actually, because we've got the crystal of the week as well. So finally, I said finally again. It's not finally. The final moon card, let's say that. It's time to release negativity. And I feel like this literally just comes back to the first card. So I feel like it's reminding you of that first card. So even though that is like the only negative card in the whole thing, I feel like it's going, just remember, like, keep coming back. So whenever you are finding yourself in this energy of defeatist, like giving up, not carrying on, saying there's no point, why do I bother? Just literally hear yourself say those words and take yourself back to believing in the impossible, to believing in your magic, okay? And visualizing what you want and what you want to intend. You need to be reminded, okay? It's like, I need to remind you. That's why it's come right at the end of the reading. Right, so yeah, that is all the moons. I'm just gonna bring up a crystal of the moon cycle for you. So the crystal of the moon cycle is Aqua Aura Quartz. Now, I don't think I've ever used this one before. So this is the awkward part, right? I've got to do all this all one-handed. I don't think this through. Right, let's move that and let's see if I can read this. Whilst I have you, let's do it on my knee. Okay, so the essential meaning of Aqua Aura Quartz: connecting to infinite potential. Potential, see? A renewed sense of purpose, wonder and awe. The Earth is only one planet within a solar system, within a massive galaxy that itself is a mere speck within a vast universe. How awesome is it to recognize the power we all have when we choose to see ourselves as part of this incredible creation. Oh my God, how wonderful. This goes like exactly with the reading. And when we tap into the universal consciousness that continually generates love and guides us with the wisdom of the ages. Apologies, I've got a little bit of a sniffly nose. The appearance of this crystal is a message to you to seize your cynicism and worry, oh my God, and open your heart to the wonder that is your life. How unlikely we all are, and yet we are here. Drink in the magic of life in your body on this planet and let yourself be filled with wonderment. Open yourself to healing in its many forms as the universal consciousness eternally creates new beginnings and generates abundance. Today is a day to appreciate the magic that is everywhere. Relationship message: there are 8 billion people on this planet, yet soulmates somehow find each other. Friends and lovers show up in the most unexpected places, and love makes itself known just as you are beginning to doubt that it is out there for you. Oh my God. Aqua Aura Quartz Spirit's message to you today is to become childlike with wonder. Believe in magic. Believe in the power of love to find its way to you, no matter how dark the hour. For love is everywhere and you have not been forgotten. Open to the love that the universal consciousness wants you to feel in every cell of your body and every particle of your being, for you are the stuff of stars. I cannot believe I did not choose this, I promise. It literally just came out. Prosperity message. As long as you are on this earth and in this body, you will always need to pay your bills and fill your belly. But Aqua Aura Quartz Spirit is here to remind you of the magic that happens when you align with the flow of abundance. You realize you really do have what you need. Resources multiply and you start to feel like Jimmy Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life, with a basket overflowing with gifts from those who remember what you did and who you are, who want you to know that the money and support show up when you let go of your fear that you aren't enough. You are enough and more. Open yourself to abundant gifts from the conscious universe today and be in awe of the signs that say, yes, I am listening and I love you, to there and back. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Aqua Aura Quartz is a clear quartz that has been treated with a specialized process, bonding finely powdered gold to its surface. The addition of gold changes the energy of quartz into something more and very different than the original crystal. Meditation with Aqua Aura Quartz soothes the emotions and seems to, on some level, feel sacred, bringing in a feeling of attunement to the upper realms. Okay, oh my god, I can't believe how much that goes with the reading there. So that is your moon messages. I hope it made sense. Let me know, and yeah, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you on the next moon messages.